Our bodies are amazing machines. They move, think, and feel. But have you ever stopped to wonder how this all happens? The answer is your central nervous system, or CNS for short. The CNS is like a command center that controls everything you do. It's made up of three main parts: the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves. The brain is the boss of the CNS. It's like a powerful computer that processes information and sends out instructions. The spinal cord is like a long cable that carries messages between the brain and the rest of the body. Nerves branch out from the spinal cord, reaching every corner of your body. They act like messengers, carrying signals to and from the brain. Together, the brain, spinal cord, and nerves work together to keep everything running smoothly. They allow you to think, move, and sense the world around you. Without your CNS, you wouldn't be able to do much of anything. The brain is the most complex organ in your body. It's responsible for everything you do, from thinking and feeling to seeing and hearing. The brain is what makes you, you. It's protected by your skull and three layers of membranes called meninges. These layers act like a cushion, protecting the brain from bumps and jolts. One of the most important things your brain does is control your movements. When you want to move your arm, your brain sends a signal down your spinal cord and out to the muscles in your arm. Your brain is also responsible for your senses. When you see, hear, smell, taste, or touch something, your brain receives signals from your sensory organs. It then processes these signals so you can understand what you're sensing. The brain is always working, even when you're sleeping. It's constantly processing information and making sure your body is functioning properly. The brain is a complex organ, but to make it easier to understand, we can divide it into three main parts: the forebrain, the midbrain, and the hindbrain. Each part has its own important functions. The forebrain is the largest part of the brain. It's located at the front and top of your head. The forebrain is responsible for many higher-level functions such as thinking, learning, and memory. It also controls your voluntary movements, which are the movements you consciously control. The midbrain is much smaller than the forebrain and sits below it. This part of the brain plays a crucial role in processing sensory information, like what you see and hear. It also helps to control your movements. The hindbrain sits below the midbrain and connects to the spinal cord. This area of the brain is responsible for many of your body's automatic functions, like breathing and heartbeat. It also plays a role in balance and coordination. Forebrain focus: cerebrum, thalamus, and hypothalamus. Let's explore three key structures: the cerebrum, thalamus, and hypothalamus. The cerebrum handles higher-level thinking. The thalamus acts as a sensory relay station. The hypothalamus regulates vital functions like temperature and hunger. Section 5. Midbrain and hindbrain. Coordination and connection. The midbrain and hindbrain coordinate movements and control essential functions. The midbrain processes sensory information and controls movement. The hindbrain includes the medulla oblongata, pons, and cerebellum. The cerebellum is responsible for balance and coordination. Section 6. The spinal cord. Your body's information highway. The spinal cord acts as the main communication pathway between your brain and the rest of your body. It's a long cylindrical structure that runs down your back, protected by your vertebrae, the bones that make up your spine. Think of the spinal cord as a superhighway for nerve impulses. Sensory information from your body travels up the spinal cord to the brain, while motor commands from the brain travel down the spinal cord to your muscles and glands. This constant flow of information allows you to move, sense your surroundings, and react to stimuli. The spinal cord also plays a crucial role in reflex actions. Reflexes are automatic responses to stimuli that don't require conscious thought. For example, if you touch a hot stove, your hand will jerk back automatically before you even feel the pain. This reflex is controlled by the spinal cord, ensuring your safety by reacting quickly to potential danger.